Hey guys and girls, welcome to my channel and welcome to Restaurant Tycoon 2.
Hi.
That's my son Matthew saying hello. This is a beginning screen where you would normally start the game. Obviously, you can hit shop, and shop is going to, if it works, going to bring up anything you can buy with Robux. Which these are all the different game passes in the game. And the credits is obviously who made the game, so I'm not going to show you that. But what I wanted to do, I thought about this after trying to make a video for this, and it's just too much to just blur it all out there in one shot. So what I want to do is I want to cover part 1, getting yourself started, getting yourself through day 1. Then after that, I'm going to start going into more detail with what you can do with the various options and the various screens. Other things that may not be so obvious might be another section. And I'm just going to cover a piece, like I'm going to do it in sections because it works that way better in my mind like that. So what you're going to do here is you're going to hit the blue arrow to start the game, and that will take you to the map. Once you're at the map, you'll start somewhere, and it will give you arrow to head to an empty lot where you can start. Once you get to the lot, it will give you the option. In this case, I already have a restaurant running, which is called the Choke and Gag. Yeah, I know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new restaurant just so you can see what it's like to start off, what you have to go through to get yourself going. And like I said, get yourself through day 1, and then we'll go from there. So first things first, we're going to choose a restaurant name. And we're going to go and call it the Barf. We're going to call it the Barf Bucket. Why? Because I like it. Option 2. This is if you have friends that also play the game. You can add them to manage your game while you're not playing it, so they can help you make money. I am not going to do that, but that's what this is for. Third thing is you're going to choose your restaurant design. The design is just, it doesn't have any anything other than aesthetics. It's just what you like, what you want to see, what you like. I'll go through them. This is the one that it defaults to, which is glass with brown walls. This is actually my first restaurant. I like this design. This design's not too bad either. And then this is, I guess this is kind of more of maybe a southwestern design because of the color. You know, it's kind of got that Adobe. Yeah, that's right. The Adobe brick building type of look, you know, southwestern house style. This house, this structure, and then we go back to the original. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose the restaurant design you like. In this case, I'll pick this one. All right, day 1, and the first thing that happens is 2 people walk into your restaurant. And you have to sit them down. So what you do is you click on one, and you click on the table and sit them down. Once they sit, the first thing I would do is go here and hire a chef. Now, when the chef comes in, as you can see over his name, he's a trainee. The trainee is just that. He needs to watch you make something, you hit E, and you go over here, and you just follow this pattern. This means left click. You got to chop. Yellow means you got to go side to side with the mouse. Do it again. A, S. The blue means you got to go around in circles. And that'll get done. And then we can take this and bring it over to her. And this is basically what you're going to do. You're going to pick up the orders. You're going to make the orders. And the trainee is going to watch you. Once you do 5 of them, the trainee will take over the cooking. And you'll see over his head, it'll be a level 1 chef. One of the other things I failed to mention is right now I have many different types of foods that I can make. That's because I've been playing this game for a little bit. When you first start out, the only thing you're going to be able to make is a hamburger. So that'll make things a little bit simple for you. Actually, it's a cheeseburger, which is this one that I'm making now. Alright, so as you see, the chef just decided to start cooking on his own. There's 2 cooking stations that start with. Obviously, this is one. This is the other. I'm going to let him do the cooking while I take care of the waitering. And as soon as I get enough money to hire a waiter, I'm going to do that. And you go here. Pick up the plates. The good thing is you don't have to run back and forth to the tables. And they left some money. We'll pick that up. Okay, at this point you see I've made another $200. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go into here and I am going to hire myself a waiter. This way I don't have to really do much in the way of work at this point. I could let the game take care of it. Okay, so we completed day 1. Obviously, if you're a new player, it's going to say level 1, something along the lines of like basic chef or something like that. And I gained 120 skill points. And as it says here, use the skill points to unlock new dishes. I will get to that part in part 2. But the more stuff you do, the more skill points you get. So if you literally let the chef and the waiter run the show, you'll get almost no skill points. If you do a lot of stuff on your own, like I did a little bit of waitering on my own. Yes, waitering, I'm male, not waitressing. I did a little bit of cooking on my own. You know, I did a lot of cooking put next to my level 1 chef over there. So I got a lot of skill points today. So once you're done with this, you would click proceed. I purposely left the tips on the table. That is a way to prevent people from coming back in. The other way to prevent people from coming back in is to close. And if you need to clear the place out immediately, you hit empty, and people will just get kicked right out of the place. All right. So another thing to know: day 1's over. Okay, what does that mean? First, let's be sure we're closed. And we are. So I'm going to pick up my money. Let's take a look outside. This is the Barf Bucket. We are a 2-star restaurant where our value is 2.3K. And our food rating is 1. I believe it's everything is out of a 5. Don't worry, it gets better as you go along. Service is 1.8. It'll give you more detail. Improved service rating by having high level waiters and serving customers fast. So that's how you improve that. Food rating. Improve your food rating by unlocking more dishes and getting high level chefs. Once you get your chefs go up in level, your food rating goes up, and the more food you unlock, the more that will go up. So right now with a level 1 chef, and if you, like I said, if you let him do all the cooking, a level 1 chef, you would probably be like 0.7 or something like that. I did some of the cooking and I'm level 12, so I was able to get that number up a little bit. Design is affected by improve your design rating by expanding your restaurant and buying expensive decor. So basically what that means is the better the tables and chairs, add accent items like plants, wall hangings, clock, things like that. It will improve the design of the place. Cleanliness. Cleanliness is a new feature which will be added soon, so it does not work. Day 1 complete 0 skill points. Ignore that. Going into day 2 now. Okay. So the cleanliness functionality is not there yet, but it's listed on here. Popularity. You advertise and you become, which is also a function of other players and advertising, and coming soon. So that means it's not here. Experience. Customers should be giving a lot of space, larger tables, and background music. We'll get into that stuff later, but yeah, the more crowded you make it, the less the experience is going to be. So this right here is a 3.3, and it's pretty spacey. It's very plain, very basic stuff. And even things like your lights you can change, but we'll get into that later. So just to recap, day 1, first thing you do is you choose what type of structure you want to work with. All the structures internally are the same. External appearance is all that's different with these structures. So when you get this, you will get 2 tables and 2 chairs per table. You will get 2 cooking stations and a serving station and yourself. So what I would do, starting off, very first thing you do, hire a chef. He will come in as a trainee. You will need to teach him how to cook, which means he will have to stand there and watch you make 5 plates before he starts cooking for you. Once he does that, you can get away from that and start doing the waitering while he's cooking, and that'll help things out a little bit. Once you get another $200, you can hire a waiter or a waitress. By default, they come as a waiter. I'll show you how to change their attire and whether they're male or female a little later on in the other sections. But that's basically it. So choose your front. Choose what your stall looks like. Hire yourself a chef. Get him trained, and as soon as he can start cooking, you wait at the tables. Once you get enough money, which is another $200, you buy a waitress or a waiter, and you have them do both, and you kind of back them up to help them move along faster. That's all. That is day 1 in a nutshell, and I will be back with another portion of this, or I'm not sure if I'm going to make it a separate video or not. Moving on from day 1, how to expand, what all of these functions, these buttons down here at the bottom do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will get into all of this stuff. I will get into all the stuff outside the building. There is some things outside the building of interest which you may want to keep in mind. So that's going to be my day one coverage, and we'll chop this video up and edit it and see how long it is. And either I'll make a part 2 and add it to the end of this, or I will make this its own video and then make a part 2 as a separate video. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Matthew, say goodbye, please.
Goodbye.
And on that note, everybody.
See you tomorrow, guys.
On that note, guys, everybody have a great one out there. I'll talk to you soon. Do me a favor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and set your alerts. And I will talk to everybody again really, really, really soon. All right, let's get my mouse over here so I can stop the recording. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.